In this video, I'm going to make a character on one of my accounts and just take you through the process of what I usually do when I first get a character up and going, what I do in Vault 76, and what I do immediately after, maybe within my first hour of playing a character. I currently have gone through 13 characters, and yeah, I've kind of learned bit by bit. I'm by no means an expert or the most efficient uh, player in terms of playing this game, but I'll show you what I often do. Of course, you got to sit through the initial opening movie, which I actually like, 76, before you go in, although for the purposes of this video, I'm going to skip it. And of course, you got to get up from being hungover or whatever into your vault room, which looks a lot better than any camp I've ever built. I'm not going to care about the body or anything. I'm just going to pick something random. Tester, Mick, Testy. I don't know. Whatever. Take a picture because it requires it. Get out of there. Okay, first thing, turn around. Sleep in your bed. I think it's about a minute or so to get the benefit from that. To get it, gain a bonus. Okay, Evelyn. There we go. I got the bonus. Now the other bonus, play the guitar. Nope. Okay, we got that, so I don't have the Pip-Boy yet, so I can't show you the bonuses yet. Go into the terminal, eject thing, so you have the Nuka-Tapper cartridge. I don't believe there's anything else you can do. You can't grab any of the items in this room. Can't grab any of the items in this room. As I said, a lot better than... And you can turn this little television on and off. You can't grab anything, but here's your Pip-Boy. Now, with your appearance, if you don't like your appearance coming out of the vault, you can always change it. Or at least to an extent, I believe you can. And then it starts your first quest to get out of here. Now, you can see the effects. You got the well-rested, that's a 5% XP. You got the well-tuned, that's an AP regen buff. And the server is doing something funky. Well, please don't tell me it's going to crash. There we go. Okay, so we're in here. And make sure your controls work. Well, you only need the basics.
Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several
You got some
hours.
purified water and Rad-X here. Always a good thing to have.
My own mission. Out there in Appalachia.
Going down the hallway to the next station. Some Radaway, a stim pack. Oh, then you've got some building supplies. So you have something coming out of the note. Takes you through all the basics, which you'll know a lot of this already. Oh, here's a party hat. If you happen to lose that party hat, I mean, there are other places in the game you can get it, so don't worry about that. Now, thankfully, you do not have to actually listen to the entire tape like you used to. You can just eject it. get you out faster. Just keep following the cardboard cutouts. Here's your camp station for making a base. Unfortunately, you can't grab a lot of scrap or anything from the vault, so you don't really need to go looking. If you really care, here's a film thing to watch about adapting to life outside. You probably won't need it. Here's some perk cards, glasses, pen. Okay, what do we want to pick coming out of the vault? Kind of go any way direction here, but really depend on your build. The good thing is nowadays you don't have to make a decision on your build immediately. You used to have to fix your build if you didn't have it exactly right. Took me 30 or 40 levels to do that on my first character. Now you can just change like everything at a perk loadout station. Very simple. We're just going to go with strength. I have the gladiator card for one-handed more damage. At this stage of the game, just use whatever you can find. Don't feel put in a corner for anything. And unlike in Fallout 4, there's not going to be anything for you to grab. There's a security terminal with some information. Don't worry about that. Just get out of the vault. The game won't save your character until you leave Vault 76 as well. Oh, go on through. I'm already level 2 at this point. I think you're always at least level 2 by the time you get out of the vault. Now, this video is just going to assume you don't have friends, you haven't really played it before. But I'm not going to go into the basic controls or anything. So you're in the forest. Which way do you want to go? Well, let's see, I got a gun. I actually you get a little bit more stuff now. So, I like to save the bullets at first, if I can help it. Stat-wise, we got Vault Fed, so next 2 hours you don't have to worry about hunger or thirst. And you're already fully fed and fully hydrated, so you got more bonuses than you used to. Oh, here's a dead responder. Grab the stuff there. I start picking up things starting here. There's some Liberator bots. It might take you by surprise. I grab scrap and whatnot before immediately going out. Kill some Liberators, get some XP, so on and so forth. And there's always a chance that the dailies or weeklies or whatever might be something with robots. And you get a kind of game ahead here. So just take everything you can from the parking lot areas below Vault 76. Save your ammo for when you really need it. But yeah, just keep picking up stuff. Ammo and scrap and whatnot. Now you can go down here. There is a Moonshiner Shack. It's one of the first good locations, in my opinion, to head down. You can pick up some wood along the way. Here's a Moonshiner Shack. You know, pick up things along the way. Oh, there's some ticks. Oh, it's dead settler. Oh, there's already a recipe I found. And then scrap your stuff. I'm gonna get rid of the flare gun, that's useless. Just keep picking up stuff. Oh, here's a cooking fire. Might as well cook up a few things. While you're here. If you followed what I did, you'll have at least a little wood to cook with. Now you'll have some stuff to drink and eat for bonuses. So, what do I want to go to next? Well, I'm going to go back up to 76. There's two ladies to talk to, which were added with Wastelanders.
A vault dweller? Hey there!
Okay.
Whoa! You came out of the vault. I thought it was... God, we got a tip from... So this guy...
After you gave him the last of us.
And he said, our last chance. You know. Well, yeah.
I told you.
But... Those were the... No.
A lot of dialogue to sit through.
Thanks for answering. Seems only fair. They sent you out here with... Watch yourself.
Be careful with strangers. Not everyone's as friendly as us.
There's some stuff. Go to a few locations around here before you... Picking up stuff along the way is going to be helpful, especially wood. Oh. Oh, there's a liberator somewhere. Ah, whatever. They've eased up what the mobs can do to you at the low level, so you can just kind of run through this stuff. Oh, here's a little unmarked location. Oh, and here's an opossum.
I'm all out of water.
Some stuff here at this little unmarked location.
Need to find a place to settle down for the rest of the day.
You need the, get your well-tuned buff back. Or up. I do advise if you got it's a new character or if you're definitely a new player, get as many buffs as you can. Another way to do it, find a casual team to join.
All over. Building this place up is hard work.
Get that casual buff going. Oh, there we go. I got my well-tuned loaded back up. So let's head down the hill to the lumberyard and the farm and the Wixen farm. I also just pick up random things, especially wood. Pick up a little bit of everything. Now, post Wastelanders. Oh, and somebody's already set up a camp here. Take advantage of camps when you find them. Maybe they have crops or whatever. This camp's really basic, so there's not much, but there's some workbenches here, so you can break those down. I'm gonna break down the extra knives. Let's put a little decoration on. Look at the machete instead. Already got a couple of things going here. Let's see. Alright. Head down to the lumber yard. See, they put some water purifiers up here. So maybe I can get some water out of these. Now I'll have to go to the Wayward to continue the original storyline and Wastelanders. Which one you want to focus on is really up to you. If you're a new player, definitely do the main storyline. You'll need to do it eventually anyways. And then of course this lumberyard here is good for wood. You'll need plenty of it. Oh. Medical supplies, always good. Maybe you'll find recipes, bobbleheads, or whatever. Just take advantage of everything you find. Oh, I hear the guns going off at that camp. Okay, so go on down to the farmstead. And this is where in the story you get introduced usually to the Scorched, who are unique to 76. But you can also hit up crops here if you want. Doesn't hurt. If I can find any. Oh, and here's, I see a Scorch. Keep taking advantage of break down extra armor and weapons off the bat there, so you can start getting the mods for them. And I can also heal up. I've got some stim packs, although try to be conservative with your stim packs at first. Get your healing from foods and water and things you find. So, just like with Fallout 4, you'll figure out what you want to loot and don't want to loot. Although at this point, I mean, everything's fair game. Now, stuff will scale with you, so anything in the forest is going to be level 2 for me. However, there are minimums if you move outside the forest. Just start breaking stuff down as you go. Alright, I think that's enough for now. I'm going to head towards the Wayward. Really try to pick up as much wood as I can. Go down the road, pick up some more. Because eventually I'm going to want to make a camp, or at least the most basic one. That gives you a free fast travel point. I wouldn't concern yourself with a permanent camp for a while. Just something very basic. Go over the bridge here. Turn to the left is the wayward. Normally we used to go to the right up to this little camp area, but when Wastelanders came. But you can harvest some corn and some stuff here at the wayward. It's a good initial point to start in the game now. Let's see. Oh, no water here. Okay. None of this stuff was originally here when the game first launched. You were basically out in the wilderness alone, hunting ghosts, as it were. Alright. Team only interior. Don't care. Nope, there's plenty of stuff to... Oh,
You don't tell me where Crane's treasure.
Honey, you pick.
What are you?
I'm just gonna attack him. There you go. You're dead.
It's gonna end badly.
Oh, and we've got our ghoul.
And you're here to have
You
a drink
lost.
and play nice.
Talk to Dutch.
I have gun pointed at me more than enough.
If you've never played a Fallout 76 game, you'll probably be confused about, hey, what's the zombie person? But otherwise, you know what ghouls are. Oh, let's talk to Duchess.
First rounds on.
There's a lot of stuff to loot here in the Wayward. If you have the time, go for it.
You're getting T-bus. Since then, overs. My people found it. I'm happy to. Just agreeing. See, but I want him normally. But I'm willing to. So that's what I.
You can just kind of speed through this.
How would you grab? Oh, darn. You know, just give me 1 second.
Fortunately, you have to sit here through all this dialogue.
Huh? Not. You just need to build. They did teach. That's the.
Hey, if
Now,
you
for some reason, you want to learn how to make camp
Mort can help you
and
out.
talk to Mort.
What are you on about?
If you've played Fallout 4, you don't really have to learn... there's differences, obviously, in the game, but the same basic ideas.
Well, of course you're gonna throw some ration, and so you know. Who knows? Now. Hot duck. Just make and here. Sounds probably.
Alright, there you go. And we've leveled. Let's see.
Overseer's log.
First Overseer log tape. You really don't have to listen to it unless you want to. Oh, I already got recipe. Any more notes? Oh, yeah. Already got a couple of things. Got these propaganda flyers. They're useless. Alright, so if you want, I would loot, if you have the time, loot around the Wayward. Get a lot of supplies. Don't feel pressured to immediately use your perks if you don't want to. But this puts you both on the Wastelander questline and the original storyline. If you're a player, I would recommend doing things in chronological order with the original storyline, but it's not a big deal. Apparently, real time to game time is about even. So this game came out 4 years ago, and about 3 or 4 years have actually passed since you came out of Vault 76. Wastelanders was a year later, and then Steel Rain and all that. Until you build up your camp, just keep getting those buffs back. So well rested, well fed. The new hunger buffs and stuff will make this a little bit easier. Just keep picking stuff up. So I'll head over to the little camp area here. Break down some stuff. Let's see. Maybe have one gun for everything you have. Every type of bullet. So you settle on something. Need to make a weapon, need to make an armor, and place a camp. Let's see. Now, they have levels, so I'm only level 3, so it'll be whatever. Hatchet. Well, let's just make a hatchet. No big deal. We can break it down afterwards if we want. Plans, more junk. Make some armor. If you can spare it, make yourself a full set of armor. At this point. No point to being unprotected. Oh, no, I already had a leg, so... Okay, what do I need? A left arm. Okay. Hey. Oh, it wants me to place a camp. So... Let's find a little spot, nothing fancy. A lot of people set something up over here. You can set up along the road. Now, a lot of these spots actually get taken by players. This is very often I'll see a bunch of camps around here, but right here it's quiet. I don't know, I'm just going to put a camp box down here. Just to do it. Build menu. Let's see. Down a little, some floor pieces. Nothing fancy again, I just want to have a basic area. Let's see. Stash box. Where are the stash boxes? Okay. Oh. Now, if you've ever had Fallout First, be it free or actually you will have access to this scrap box. Put one down, even if you can't immediately use it because you don't have an active Fallout First thing. That's fine. Put down a stash box. Put down... let's see, what do we got? Now, I've played plenty on this account. This is why I have all the stuff here. I don't know, let's put down a cooking station. Let's see, armor. Put down everything, go for it. Okay, well, there's a start. I haven't unlocked the other stuff yet. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna get rid of, let's see, that's a 38, 30, 40. Get rid of that. Oh, put on the armor piece. Just the basics. And then drop off everything else. I have plenty of room to carry stuff, so I'm not too concerned. You know, get some apparel. Maybe put something else on if you want. You know, why not? So now, I don't quite look like it came out of 76, except for the party hat. Look to see what I have down here. I've got a lot of food, plenty of stuff. Throw the gunpowder in. Oh, you start with some scrap and basic repair kits. Okay, that's a new thing. I'll just drop those off for now. Nuka Tapper don't need. Other holotapes don't need. Need to learn that. I don't care about the flare, but I'll keep a little bit of everything else. By not actually using my guns, I'm actually saving up ammo here. And then I'm going to head into Flatwoods. Here's a Brotherhood of Steel little stop right here, checkpoint. This came with Steel Dawn, Steel Rain. Pick up a few things if you want to talk to them, you know, whatever. And then just keep heading into Flatwoods. Now, the forest is some of my favorite area in the game. That and the mire. There's some Fallout 76 strategy stuff that'll suggest moving your camp a lot, but you don't necessarily need to do that. And you've always got a free travel point back to the camp. And you've got a free travel point to Vault 76 as well. So just kind of come up this road. If you want to look around, go for it. Kill a few red stats for meat, you know, whatever. Not a big deal. There's an iron deposit. Pick up things along the way. How fast you want to go or not go is really up to you. One thing, again, some steel, concrete, wood, stuff for making camp. Not a bad... I could have put down a bed, too, maybe. I don't think I have any musical instruments unlocked. You look around, you find stuff here, flatwoods.
Looks like it might rain later.
And pick up more stuff. The weights are a good source of lead for bullets, for making bullets later. Although at this point you probably won't be able to do that because you don't have the Tinker Workbench yet. Again, this is assuming you're not getting any help or freebies from other players.
Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
Oh, don't have any bobby pins, so I can't unlock anything. In Post Wastelanders, there's plenty of people just sitting around here. Oh, he wants drugs. Well, I don't have any drugs. Oh, maybe I can give him that. If you want to give drugs to people or whatever, I mean, that's entirely up to you. Here you go. Here's some psycho. Have fun. Oh, here's some Nuka-Colas. You know, it's also a good idea, hit up the map, see what challenges you have. Bubblegum. I could have some bubblegum. Pre-war food, you know, that doesn't hurt. Doing some of these things early isn't a bad thing. So, pre-war food. There was gum. I wouldn't concern yourself too much, but you can start eating, if you can start doing stuff towards the dailies, weeklies, all the better. Especially if you're brand new to the game and you have no progress on it. Spend as much time here in Flatwood as you want picking things up. Get an idea for where there's workbenches to break down gear. Yeah, I still don't have any bobby pins. Right, some of these trailers, they have quite a bit of survivalist gear and all sorts of things to pick up. Oh, here's a hat. I wanted to put it on. Why not? Put a hat on. What we look like. Ah, there we go. Another recipe. Keep an eye on your weight. Continue heading into Flatwoods here. Let's see, well... Cooking stations, wood... Oh, here's somebody.
Or maybe I'm hers. I'm not sure.
You can sometimes kind of con these characters into giving you stuff.
At first, I really... Wait a minute.
Introduce you to the different factions and whatnot.
Oh.
Problem is, when you do this as a new character,
I found... I'd also... What they... Nope.
you can't pass any of the skill checks. If you're really bored, you can always use the porter pider and try to get a perfect pie. Yeah, and here's the church for the next thing. And the responders are a faction that are unique to 76. Oh, we got the next thing.
Overseers.
Yeah, don't worry about listening to it. It's not that important. We're just picking up stuff. There's a vendor. You now can vend things. And of course behind him is a chemistry station, so you can break down stuff. Bowie knives. Don't feel the need to actually have to keep everything either. There's very few things in this game that you can't get later. Typewriters and... Alright, registers a volunteer. The first part of this quest line here is doing the responder stuff. And you do need to do it at least to a certain point. Oh, there we go. See, level 4. And your first little... Okay.
Chloe looks after me. She's the best guardian a girl could have.
You'll pick up random plans and whatnot. Oh, look. See, we got a responder suit. So, there we go. And we're level 4. Here's here in the funeral home, you can sometimes find bubblegum if you need that for daily or whatever. Since in terms of dailies, I do know I'm gonna keep a lookout for pre-war foods at 14 and 25 for that. I'm gonna keep heading down. Brahmin milk is actually a pretty good item. I'm gonna kill the Brahmin for some meat now. So yeah, milk some Brahmin while you're in Flatwoods. It's a very nice item for so yeah, removes rads, good thirst and hunger item, low HP and whatnot. Never hurts. Now, if for some reason you haven't put down a camp, set up a stash box. You got stash boxes in each of the Red Rocket stations. In fact, when I first started playing the game, this is where I would go to use my stash. There's also a lot of nice things to loot here, too. Just look around. If you played Fallout 4, you'll have a general idea of the most valuable things that you'll want to have on hand. Screws, adhesive. Never have enough adhesive. Never enough screws. And ballistic fibers used to repair and make better armor. So, you want to have that. And then keep breaking stuff down here. Now, you have a chance of getting some really rare things actually off some of the quests because some of the rewards are random. So keep an eye for that. Out for that. It's a very slim chance, but it does happen. pick up some things, whatnot. This also assumes you're not going to any of the events or working with any other players. So, all the advice in this is good for even if you're on a dead server, or maybe, God forbid, one day there's going to be a time where people are gonna, there's going to be so few players for this game that you'll basically be alone. I don't think that's going to happen, but there's crops, Brahmin milk, pick up whatever here. And then every opportunity you have, find yourself a workbench and start breaking things down. Now, I do have some mods which won't automatically break certain things down, but okay, well, I don't care about the padded jacket. I don't care about the party hat. I'll break those things down. There are one, if not several, locations where you can find some of those things, so don't worry about it. Though if you want to be on the safe side, don't break anything down until you've checked. Here's some recipes I've just collected. And if it is up, which it isn't right now, there's actually a really easy event over at the Vault-Tec Agricultural Center you can do by yourself. It's currently not up, though. Oh, no. Fertile soil. Okay, so new character. Yeah, go ahead and do fertile soil if you get it. Because it's really easy.
And take down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, you'll have to reboot the server.
So we're looking for the 3 supervisors, which are... Yeah, there you go. See? The supervisor. The robots can be pretty good sources of all sorts of scrap. Lead, steel. There's another supervisor over here. Oh. Those settlers will fire some stuff off. And here's the 3rd supervisor coming up here. In terms of narrative, this is probably the first event you should do. But if you don't care about that, then don't worry about it. But and there's a lot of stuff to grab from the Vault-Tec Agricultural Center here.
Automated message. The Forest Watch detects all supervisors down. Good job.
And a new character go in the front door so they can pick up some things along the way.
Responder team, proceed to the Ag Center and get to the mainframe.
Go to the front desk, pick up this is the first of the Overseer's personal logs. That starts a quest line. Gets you some XP and some really nice story. You get a insight into Evelyn, who was the Overseer of Vault 76. Kind of like a mother figure, I suppose, but that's a whole other thing, the story of the game. Look around for stuff, maybe. We'll just run into robots and ghouls. Head down to the basement. Oh, here's some more ghouls. Go over to the computer. Change targeting parameters. Remove human. And you are done. You've done an event. And I got a bunch of stuff done. So. Alright, that's good. Now, you could always go back to your camp. Fast travel for free. But that's basically it when I come out of a vault and I don't want to do anything with other players or get freebies or anything. If you don't care about that stuff, yeah, make friends with players. Go to events. You'll level up very quickly. People will drop you a lot of free stuff in this game just because there's a lot of stuff to give away, really. And look, see, I'm level 5, so in less than an hour, I've gotten 5 levels and started on the main quests and gathered a lot of stuff. Break out my stuff down. Let's see. Break down the level 1 rifle. And actually, at this point, start getting rid of some of that level 1's business. Let's see. Get rid of that. Oh, whoops. My bad. You will get more stuff. So I got a level 1 combat knife and a hunting rifle. Drop off this stuff here, so I have room again. I got a lot of stuff on me. That's good. And see, I already got a mod that I could put on my armor. Oh, let's see. Is that it? Oh, there we go. That's. Did I use the mod up? Yep, okay. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna head back into Flatwoods. It's still been under an hour since I started, and I'll go to at least a full hour. Now, if I want, but it's not that far, so I can just walk. Maybe kill some stuff in the meantime. Oh, here's some mongrel dogs to kill. Getting back into Flatwoods. Grenades are nice to have on hand sometimes. But yeah, a lot of times I just walk around with a knife or machete at first 5 or so, 10 levels. Because I really don't need to kill stuff from far away, especially at this point. They've made the early game much easier. Not that it was that hard to begin with. But I'll go back to finding Kesha, whatever. But really, with Flatwoods, getting through the quest lines, picking up some stuff, you can stay here as long as you want. So you don't have to feel in a rush if you don't want to. Although you begin hopping around the game as a new player, you might feel a little overwhelmed. Let's see. Ooh, Bloodleaf, something good to pick up. Oh. I got the kit. I thought I got the kit. There we go. The group loot thing doesn't work for quest items. You have to actually pick those up properly. Take a sample, the water from the river. Sure, why not? Collect dirty water. Yep, there we go. Another Brahmin. But yeah, early on, play the game somewhat conservatively. Don't go crazy with your stim packs or your food or your bullets or whatnot, and you should be fine. Eventually, if you get far enough in the game, you'll have more than enough of everything. Alright. Wants us to use the water pump here. Yep, there we go. Also, in your teammates complete quests, you get a little XP, a little bit of caps. That's especially useful early game.
Responder Dasa gave me some
Ah,
supplies in exchange for my Survivor story.
I'm gonna get rid of that. Survivor story stuff is nice to listen to if you really like the game narrative, but otherwise don't worry about it. So, we're gonna go to the church and test the stuff here. Here we got that done. Break down stuff. Just keep doing that.
Volunteer oil, water is necessary for equipment sterilization.
Actually, wait a minute. Let me boil water here at the chemistry station. And then you go to the kiosk and move to the next thing here. Oh, there we go. Level 6. Well, I'm going to leave it right there. So that's basically what I kind of do with most of my characters in the first hour. But it is dependent on what the dailies, the weeklies are, whether or not I just want to level up or I want to do things alone. It's really all a personal preference.